He goes and makes a video. Yeah, I know that stank, don't it? We got 2 of them. I'm like, and he's bragging like it was him, and he's so great. Like, his attitude changed. Once they won the 2nd championship, his ego got even bigger.
All right, welcome back to the show, everyone. Hope you all are having a good day so far. So I had a request from the members section to check out this video titled "KARCENO Goes In on LeBron James." This is at least from 5 years ago, from what I can tell from when the video was released. It's from a channel called Laugh at First Sight, and I'm gonna link it down in the description if you guys want to check out the original video or check out that channel. Also, you see a list of channel members. Shout out to you guys. The reason I was asked to watch this was, if I remember the comment correctly, it was something along the lines of like KARCENO was a big LeBron fan. It kind of reminded me of what happened with me when it came to him. Was a big LeBron fan, and then like he went to Miami, and then he just stopped respecting him and stopped respecting the journey, and it just got worse and spiraled from there. So I'm kind of curious to see how many similarities there are, because it's probably going to be very similar to my opinion here. But anyways, you guys, let's get right into it instead of me making assumptions. Guys, like the video. Let's see what KARCENO had to say 5 years ago. This intro. Cool.
LeBron James. Oh my goodness.
What's up with you and LeBron? What is up with you?
Oh my goodness, dude. I rooted for this kid when he was coming out of high school.
Right.
I rooted for him. I wanted him to do well. Everybody said he was gonna flop. They was like, man, when all these high school guys, they flop. They come in the league, they flop. They were thinking about Eddie Curry, everybody else that's coming in the league. They was like, see, they come out of high school, they ain't ready. He gonna sit on the bench for 2 years. When they get him out of high school, he should just go to college. So I was like, no, he could play the game because he could pass really well. I was like, for a high school player, he could pass and run the point. I thought he was gonna put him at point guard. To be that tall, I thought he could play. I'm like, well, he could play the point until he got in the game because he could pass. Coming out of high school to be able to pass the way he could, I was like, man, he'll be all right. Just give him some time. So when he came out and he was doing all right for himself to handle that kind of pressure they put on him, all the marketing and stuff, he handled it well. I was like, man, for a kid, you know.
Yeah, so far we're pretty much 1-to-1, except for I didn't think he was going to flop when he came into the league. I was not expecting that. I thought it was going to be good. I didn't know how good he was going to be. But yeah, after the first couple of years, I'm like, yeah, he's figuring it out. He'll figure this out.
He handled this well. To be 18 years old, to handle all this, the NBA made sure he was in Cleveland, so he'd be right at home, so he won't feel uncomfortable. They put the Pampers right on him, powdered him up and everything.
Yep.
Put the diaper right on him. He got the elastic bands around. They made sure they gonna take care of him. They cash cow was gonna be protected. Mm-hmm. So they diapered him up, pampered him. Next thing you know, the years go by. I'm not seeing any real progression in LeBron James's game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, he needs to work on his game. I'm like, I'm watching how the Spurs beat them in the finals, and that 1 year they beat Detroit. Everybody think I'm mad because they beat Detroit because LeBron went off on the Pistons and cost the Pistons the chance to go to the finals when he had that game where he was just flukily hot. I'm like, no, they set that up because they threw my man out the game, ejected him, and so therefore, here we go. They threw McDyess out of the game for no reason. I'm like, why would you eject McDyess? He's not even a guy that get technical fouls.
Oh, I don't remember that. Okay.
Oh, he's playing LeBron really well. Okay.
Uh-huh. I believe it. I remember that series, and I don't remember McDyess getting ejected, but I totally believe you.
You know, LeBron goes off, scores 40-some points. They go to the finals. Spurs just easily beat him because he didn't understand. He couldn't read defenses, and I saw that. And I'm like, wow, this guy's been in the league like 3-4 years. He can't read the defense. And that's how they lost to Dallas. Dallas took advantage of him.
And also, let's be real, he didn't have a jump shot. But that plays into what KARCENO is saying about like his game isn't. It's not growing. It's not evolving. You know, and it's so weird. I can still say to this day, he still doesn't have a jump shot, and his free throw still sucks.
And I noticed in LeBron's entire career, he's never guarded the best players on the court.
Oh, yeah.
Never. Not even early in his career. Wouldn't guard them. He would always guard the weakest player in the league. When they played in the finals against Dallas.
That's the whole problem with him wanting to play point guard, and it still is to this day. Because he could play point, but then he can't guard the point on the opposite team. So there's a conflict there.
He's guarding Jason Kidd, who's 40. I'm like, Jason Kidd is 40. Matrix is killing you on the other end. He's guarding you. Sean Marion is guarding you. Oh, yeah. Chicago. All right.
That's right.
Yeah. There's another one.
Another Chicago.
That's right.
Keeping it shot. So where did it all go wrong, though, man?
This where it went wrong. He won his first championship. He did the thing. I'm going over there with the South Beach. I didn't even care. I'm like, fine, let him go. He got the right. I was still with him. Once they won the championship, I'm like, all right, he finally got one, cool. He won 2, no problem. He goes and makes a video. Yeah, I know that stank, don't it? We got 2 of them. I'm like, and he's bragging like it was him, and he's so great. Like, his attitude changed. Once they won the second championship, his ego got even bigger. And it was just all the things that, I'm like, I was gonna let you slide. Of all the stuff that you really haven't gotten better. You haven't.
No, like, that's why he stacked the deck on Miami to compensate for all of his weaknesses. And still only work half the time.
It's been getting by with your athleticism. They start to change the rules for you because you can't get by anybody anymore. I'm like, all you do is offensive foul people now and take 5 steps to the basket. I'm like, that's not cool. You don't even run plays. You don't. Everybody know in the NBA, they's like, well, he don't really play really good off the ball. He can't play off the ball. That means you can't play basketball.
I know. He still can't play off the ball. That's another one. Another one.
You're not running his plays. You're not running the sets if you're not playing off the ball.
Yep.
So they try to do nice because they try to pamper him on it. Like, well, you know, he's not a really good off the ball player. Yeah. He don't play off the ball. Whatever the play is, he blows it up immediately. He gets the ball and runs out to the half court line, gets a running start, and comes back in. I'm like, why is he leaving the paint?
Yeah.
He had a wide open shot. He'd get the ball here, dribble it all the way out to the top of the key.
I know. It drove me crazy, and it still does to this day. You're bigger than everybody else, dude. Get in the post. No one should be able to stop you. All you need is a turnaround jumper. You got to be able to know how to back a person up. I mean, you could do a little turnaround baby hook, whatever you want to do, you know, but get your ass in the post. You're not a shooter.
They did get a running start. Like, here comes the freight train. And they brag like on TNT like this is a good thing. Here comes the freight train. You can't do nothing about that.
Barreling
like,
down the middle.
Offensive foul. If you stand in front of somebody and the guy run you over, it's called a charge.
Yep.
Then you can do something about it.
I know. Could you imagine him in the 90s with everybody who were like professionals at drawing the charge back then? Think about Dennis Rodman guarding him, because that's actually what the Bulls probably would have done against LeBron. Just sick Dennis Rodman on him and just make his life a living hell. Yeah. Try to go for the 3-point line all the way to the basket in a straight line, no coast to coast, straight line, full contact. You want me to believe Dennis Rodman's not going to figure it out after the first time and learn how to draw the charge? Hell, I don't even need to say this. Dennis Rodman said all this himself.
Everything they taught you about basketball goes out the window when you playing him. Don't lower the shoulder. That's exactly what he gonna do.
Yep.
He gonna lower the shoulder. He be almost halfway over driving Steph Curry into the ground.
Yeah, give a little elbow right into your rib while he's at it.
He play a 4-out. That's the only play he runs on offense.
Yep.
A 4-out. 4 guys on the corner, 1 guy there, or he'll call a high pick and roll. Guy come over and get a pick so he can get a little point guard on him. Okay, that's good. I can get by him. I'll be like, and he's like, I'm the GOAT now. I think I'm up there with Jordan. I'll be like, where? In what? Checkers? Chess? Video game? Madden? NBA 2K? What?
Eating cookies.
Definitely not basketball.
Oh my God. Has he ever responded to any of this?
LeBron responds in a way that's silent. He's very aware of me.
Yeah.
His team, they're very aware of me.
Oh, wow.
They're aware. I just know that. I'll tell you that much now. They're aware.
Still got your season tickets to the Lakers? They didn't take the season tickets, did they?
I won't. I can't even get in the parking lot.
Damn. Oh, wait, so you can't get in the, it's not, I'm about to say the Forum. What is it called when they play?
Oh, the Staples, man.
Or now Crypt, the Crypt.
I wouldn't even want to be there if he playing. I'm definitely rooting for the other team.
Damn. You are like me.
They're like, what's your favorite team now? Anybody playing against LeBron.
Yeah.
Anybody against him.
Okay. Shout out to the member who sent this to me. You know who you are. You're dead on. Me and KARCENO, we're pretty much eye to eye here. There's these tiny little differences that don't even matter.
Say this, is he top 50 in your opinion?
No, he's not. And that's
Top
not
100.
Not even top 100. I cannot put him over anybody. Patrick Ewing, you can name a whole the 1980s rosters, 1990s rosters. He's Shawn Kemp. That is exactly who LeBron is. He's Shawn Kemp with a better passing. That's it. And he's The only thing that he's really has done is worked on a set shot for threes, because the game evolved more to 3-point shooting, and he never had a post game. He never even took time to learn that.
Nope.
So they removed the post guy out. There's no more power forwards no more.
It's true.
Like, what happened to the power forwards? Well, LeBron don't have a post game, so we don't need him anymore.
All right, so LeBron, Karl Malone.
Karl Malone is way better than LeBron. Karl Malone can run plays and sets.
I know.
Was the pick master. Him
Right. And he will score 34 points, 40. So the mailman delivered.
Yeah.
Mailman to say, you know what? Hey, man, what you doing the next year? You coming on my team. What about you? You coming on my team. How about you? Yeah, we're going to all get on one team. He took advantage of the rules and made it bad, and it's going to end up worse for the NBA when they go back to the negotiation tables, because the owners, they are sick of it. And I told people this is going to happen. They created a monster, and because they created this monster, he got his so-called sports agency that's not his.
Clutch.
His best friends got it.
Yup.
Rich Paul, the guy with the high school education.
Oh.
He'd be like, he can't even spell his name, Rich Paul. I don't need no college. I'll be this is against me. I'll be like, wait a minute, what's your name? My name Rich. R-I-T-C-H. Rich Paul. P-A-L-L.
Damn, man. Yeah, so when you say he responds silently, how is he responding silently?
Well, I've been having mysterious things every time I post a LeBron James video. If I put hashtag LeBron James, can't put a hashtag LeBron James on none of my videos.
Really?
No?
Don't turn out well for me.
Are they being taken down?
Oh, no, it's worse than being taken down. It don't move.
Oh, you got shadow banned. I'm worried about that. I straight up, like, shadow banning is a real thing, you guys. Shadow banning is when you can still release your content, but no one's gonna see it. I don't know how they do it, but it's been done so many times. Anyways, I think KARCENO got shadow banned back then, man. Like, he's got to change. You got to start a new channel if you do that. Like, that's a nightmare. That's a nightmare. All right, well, lesson learned. Don't hashtag LeBron James.
It's like nobody's like,
or tag him.
300 views. I'm like, 300 views? I got 170,000 subscribers.
You know what, you guys? That video I did, the Diddy one, that's where I was actually scared for the first time about getting shadow banned. And it didn't happen, but that video definitely got suppressed. Like, that video should have gotten a lot of views, right? And I'm not complaining about it. It's not about that. It was about, like, I was scared. You know, when I was watching the numbers, I'm like, oh, shoot. did I just kill my channel? You know, like, did I just kill my channel by doing this?
I could sneeze and get 300 views.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I felt like it, you know, still, right now I could delete it. I feel like it's important to have that out there.
Oh.
I'm like a video about LeBron James with me on it, and it's get 300 views.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I see the game they're playing.
So you can't hashtag LeBron James no more.
No, I can't do that no more.
What about just a video with his name in it?
Can't even do that.
There's no traction.
Nah. And so you gotta get smarter and creative.
Damn.
Yeah.
Change the titles.
Yeah, they playing their politics, but hey, the people get to still hear me. They mad about it, but they gonna have to just be mad.
Yeah. For some of you who don't believe that like the powers that be can control the narrative as they please, this is just one of the many examples right here. They'll do it silently, so you don't even know what happens. And you might see like KARCENO and be like, oh, KARCENO fell off. Nah, man, the powers that be. He got shadow banned.
I'm gonna keep telling the truth.
If anybody knows the history of KARCENO, please let me know, like what he's done on the platform. Like, has he had multiple channels? Did he start another channel after this?
Powerful force, though.
Yeah, he's a powerful person, but hey, the truth is the truth, and I ain't broke no rules, so I ain't breaking no laws.
Yep.
I ain't saying nothing that's disparaging. I'm not attacking his kid. I'm talking about him and what he's doing. He's corrupted this league. He's done everything wrong in this league.
Yep.
He done ruined the historical value of the All-Star game to make it all about him. LeBron's team LeBron versus Team Curry. Now it's exciting. No, it wasn't exciting because you want to put players on your team because you can't win on the East.
Man, straight up, if it was Team Jordan versus Team, say, Magic or something like that, that would have been so lame.
We ain't got no good players. There was good players on the East.
It's the East and the West, guys. Like, you shouldn't put one star above the rest of the stars. The whole idea is to appreciate all of the stars. And then the MVP, you have that for the best performing star. But it shouldn't be, I'm the best star, so the team is named after me. That was a dumb idea.
You suck. So you couldn't beat the West. That's just what it was. So he got tired of losing in the All-Star game every year, so now he want to change it up.
Yep.
The problem wasn't the All-Star game people on the East and West and switching it all up. That wasn't the problem. The problem was you weren't playing.
Yep.
Y'all was just sitting out there letting people dunk and y'all having conversations on the court.
KARCENO, you have no, I mean, I'm speaking to past KARCENO here. You have no idea how bad it's gotten, but now you do. In reality, you do. You've seen how bad it's gotten. It got worse.
It's like, dude, y'all don't even play. This is boring. Ain't nobody even watching this. Y'all, that's what the problem was. And they trying to make it look like this new format. I'm like, okay, it's still not the best players versus the best because you're still taking like 14 players from the East and 14 players from the West. So you still got the same thing. You just mixing them all up.
Yeah.
So you're not even taking, we're going to just take the first 28 best players, the 28 best players in the league, no matter East or West. That's the way it should have been done if you're going to do it. But if you're going to take 14 from the East and 14 from the West, you might as well make East and West.
That's a damn good point. That is a completely great point right there. Yeah. Why split it between East and West if you're just going to have it in like a lottery type situation? Why do it? Just take the best 28 players.
You just made it just stupid. The whole process.
You did, yeah.
All of it was just an attention grab, and now this year it sucked again. And everybody's like, yeah, well, I'm like, because it's about him, Team LeBron. Now we do a live draft, and we get to pick the player. That's going to be exciting. And, Adam Silver, he just do whatever LeBron say. He don't know nothing about basketball. David Stern, he was a basketball guy.
Yeah.
This is a businessman, That's Adam Silver slipper there. That's all he cares about, getting his nails manicured and doing some business. Whatever LeBron say, be like, whatever, Bron, just do what you want. So.
I gotta be real though. I only watch playoff seasons now.
And you
Since
smart.
Like 2000, I've only been watching playoffs.
And you know why? Because LeBron has got you like that. He's ruined the league. So because he has corrupted it, look at it. Everywhere he goes, he's caused confusion. and it's nothing but chaos everywhere he goes. So this ain't me. It's definitely him.
God dang, I have to keep pointing out this was 5 years ago, you guys. It got so much worse after this. He was on it. He was on it early.
He just backs up everything I say about him. I'm like, watch, players get better with him? No, they don't. I'm like, Kevin Love has never had a mental breakdown in his life until he played with LeBron.
Oh, man, I had a sad moment. I was hanging out with my friends about a week ago at this point. We're having some drinks. We were talking some hoops, having a good old time. Man, when I brought up Kevin Love, the amount of disrespect on his name, it killed me, man. And I was trying to tell him, I was like, guys, he was an MVP contender, like an easy 2020 man, like for 2 or 3 years leading up to this when he was in Minnesota. But they only remember him on the Cavs, and he was like, look at his numbers, he sucked with the Cavs. And I'm like, guys, that's because of LeBron James. Like just get it through your heads. Like, that's because LeBron turned him into a wing shooter instead of letting him dominate the post like he always does. What was the point of getting Kevin Love if you're going to turn him into a three-point shooter? I'll never understand it. But it was just sad to see, like, Kevin Love has been thrown into the gutter, basically, because why? Because he played with LeBron James. And did LeBron James make him better? No. It made him way worse. Way worse. Same thing happened to Chris Bosh.
He had the coach in the hospital. Ty Lue almost had a heart attack. I'm like, you won a championship.
Yeah.
You got the general manager that's like, I won a championship with LeBron. That was the worst time of my life.
I know, yeah. And Kevin Love was going through a lot of therapy and counseling too, because he was going through the worst depression of his life when he went to Cleveland to play with LeBron.
I'm like, that's the general manager talking. Don't nobody like this guy. And I'm like, look, nobody likes him. That's not me. That's them. I didn't tell them to go out there and do these interviews.
So it's safe to say you do not own a LeBron James jersey.
Oh, hell no.
If I do, it'd be just to beat it up with a stick.
Oh, man. All right, we got outro. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Straight up, thank you for the recommendation. That was a lot of fun. That was good stuff. Wow. Like, CARCENO saying this 5 years ago is awesome. I wish I had a platform back then and I was doing this back then, because I also would have been one of those dudes calling this out. But it's just cool to see, because he's not just talking trash. He knows the whole history. Obviously, everything he's talking about here, he's dead on. So you can't say like he didn't watch. How would you know? No, he watched it. He watched it because he was disappointed. And he is disappointed. So am I. That's why I paid such close attention to him. And then it was so weird after, like, I'd say after 2010, when I thought nobody was ever going to take him seriously, take his legacy seriously. Then, like, years later, around like 2020, I start hearing his name being thrown around as the GOAT. And I'm laughing. Like, you guys are crazy. Like, you have no idea what the hell you're talking about if you're really thinking this guy's the greatest of all time. Like, and that was before I realized just how much, like, the media was responsible for all this. Like, how brainwashed they got so many people. And the thing is I pretty much stopped watching a lot of ESPN around that time. It was around 2012 where I was just, like, not really into watching. I gotta tell you the truth. Why? Because it became debate media instead of just, like, sports media where they're actually talking about sports. Instead, it just became, 2 or 3 guys in a room shouting at each other. And I was always questioning the validity of what they're saying, because it seems like, they're putting on a show. So in order to put on a show, they can't just agree. Imagine 3 guys on stage and they're like, yeah, I don't like LeBron. Be like, yeah, I don't like him either. Yeah, me either. I never liked him. Oh, well, show's over. Segment's over. What's next? You know, they can't do that. So they have to debate. And I always question the validity of it. I always felt like it was fake. And so I wasn't brainwashed like everybody else, you know? Like, I'll tell the truth. Like, I heard from so many of my peers that they got LeBron at 1 or 2, that eventually I was like, you know what? Around like 2022, I was like, all right, maybe he's number 2. You know, maybe I'll start saying he's number 2. And then, like, you know, I started this journey on YouTube a little bit after that and started going down the rabbit hole and quickly remembered everything. You know, and I was like, oh man, no, hell no, get out of my 2 spot, you know. And I had to start restructuring my top 5 to my top 10. And anyways, I'm rambling here. Yeah, dude, he let me down. That's the whole point. I still am to this day disappointed. You know, he had the foundation to be so great. And yeah, he's still one of the best of all time. Whatever, he's accomplished a lot. I get it. He still had a good career, but we're talking about greatest of all time. And that's why he goes so hard at LeBron. By the way, if he was a guy who was content and like felt honored by being in the top 75 of all time, I'd be like, that's cool, man. You know, I dig it. You know, I can get behind. I can get behind that. But the fact that he really believes that he's the greatest of all time and he says it outwardly to the public, to his son, to an audience, you know, like all this stuff, I don't respect it at all. At that point, you're asking me to come at you with all the proof that you're lying, that you're full of it, you know? And that's why this all happens. Anyways, you guys, I am out of here for now. Thank you for the great suggestion. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this, and most importantly, is to be water, my friends.